The unofficial drink at the reVolt Garage. Cactus Cooler, baby.
Hey, maybe they'll sponsor us one day. It'd be really cool because we love our Cactus Cooler around here. I wrote a letter to Dr. Pepper because I guess that's who owns Cactus Cooler now. But we'll see if they get back. Come on, help us out. Stickers, T-shirts. We don't need money. We just need more of this stuff in the fridge.
But we won't turn down money.
No, we like money.
Yeah, I like money though.
All right, guys, welcome back to the reVolt Garage. We got a little YouTube channel going, so of course I gotta say this because it's the algorithm, but subscribe to our channel, like us, all the other fun stuff. We're gonna try to do more of these things, kind of break down what we do here and some of the stuff we experiment with. Today we're kind of going around and showing you guys how we build motors. We start with basically a Tesla motor, and we build these longitudinal powerhouses for old basically hot rods and race cars. A couple of things came up this year and we weren't able to go and race at Bonneville. We had rain for Speed Week. A lot of rain for Speed Week. 18 inches of water on the salt, and we're supposed to go back for World of Speed, and
we got rain again.
And then we wanted to go back for World Finals, and that got canceled.
We got rained out.
But there's this weekend.
There is El Mirage this weekend.
And it's...
I think it's raining outside.
Hey, welcome to the world of land speed racing. It is a pain in the you-know-what because we have to deal with what nature gives us, which is a cool race course, but she also takes it away from us with...
rain.
Yeah, more rain. But anyway, we're still going to be racing a couple more things coming up for El Mirage.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
Matt, our newest addition here at reVolt, also known as the Wheeling Welshman.
The Wheeling Welshman.
Snow kind of coined that.
I gotta
phrase.
own it now, yeah. Still getting away from it.
He had a sweet accent.
It stopped.
We're picking up on his accent really quick. So as these YouTube channels go along, if you see us talking in his tongue, it wears off. And it's pretty cool too. He's gonna be racing a motorcycle. We have 2 more races coming up.
There's 2, one of them's a 2-day event, so fingers crossed we can put some pretty good numbers down. We'll see what happens, we'll take it as it comes.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't
rain.
No rain.
Southern California is not known for that, but this is just that time of year and we gotta deal with what it is. Anyway, so your truck's going to the race course here soon?
Yes, we're gonna get out and try to hit as many drag strips as possible, and like I said, we're taking on all comers. So, one of the things that's gonna help us with the Hillbilly Deluxe, we're gonna take the battery out of the Little Giant, and it's going back into the Hillbilly Deluxe, which we had a really good showing at Sonoma for Holly High Voltage, and that's the battery pack that we used. So that'll be going back in.
Very, very custom pack there, designed for 2 motors, and it can run 1 all day long. So real quick, we are selling motors like crazy. We have partnered up with Legacy EV. They are exclusive partners for distribution of all of our products. So if you need a motor, you want to know more, contact Legacy EV. They have a great network of installers. Also, their educational system is amazing. The Mustang's coming back here, hopefully in the next week or so. We're going to be putting that all back together again. The chassis sitting on the floor down there, the motors kind of behind you. We're going to assemble that whole thing, and I'll be at the Legacy EV booth at SEMA 2022. So come check that out. Kind of doing a little quick bio on what we do here. Everything starts out as a Tesla motor. There's one sitting on the ground next to me. This is what an LDU looks like. LDU stands for Large Drive Unit. These were very common in the Tesla Model S's. I'll talk about the elephant in the room here. There's the Tesla Mino. So if you look underneath it, there's an LDU. This is standard on most Model S's. They come in 2 flavors, performance and standard. We deal with performance ones. The way you could tell is they have a little bit different of an inverter. Inverter. The inverter is different. Inverter. So, can you say it one more time?
Inverter.
Inverter.
There we go.
I don't know what you're all...
So the inverter. So what we have here, a lot of people think this is a twin drive unit. It's not. This is the motor and this is the inverter. Inside here is a gearbox. What we do here at reVolt Systems, we split this up. We remove the gearbox. We machine away all the stuff that we don't need, and then we have our own sets of parts that go on this full assembly to make the motor longitudinal. We're actually in the middle of building 3 motors right now, and these are in 3 different stages. There's a complete motor at the end we're testing all the electronics on right now. There's one in midpoint that we're still building the gearbox for from Torque Trends, and then here's one basically stripped down. We just started this one this morning. To break it down, so we have the motor inverter. We've kind of split those up. The motor sits here, the inverter sits in front of it, and then the tail shaft, as you can see right here, is where the gearbox is. So this goes on to the end. It's a 2-to-1 reduction, and that goes out to a standard output yoke that drives the driveline. Once we fully assemble the motors, we test them, we pressure test them, leak test them, run them, bench test them, do the final assembly, get them all buffed out and pretty, crate them up in these nice little boxes, and ship them out to our clients and customers. Most of everything that we do here at reVolt Systems gets made and produced and manufactured underneath this roof. Behind this wall, we have a beautiful machine shop, 5-axis machining. We'll show you a couple of videos of those things. Brilliant stuff. Our buddy Nick over there at Indicate Paragon does an amazing job. Also, supply chain issues. You guys have probably heard of that lately. We make our own gaskets here. We have laser cutters. We try to keep everything in-house for 2 reasons. A, quality control is big here. Everything gets tested. If something's wrong, I get on the computer, I redesign it. I screwed a couple of these things up last week. These 2 guys yelled at me like, hey, you forgot these holes.
Couple hand finish runs.
Exactly, so they're out there hand finishing them. But that's why we do everything in-house, is we have a lot of control of what's going on. Also, quality is our biggest thing here. Snow's assembled a bunch of these motors with us. You've gone through the whole process. I mean, how am I about this kind of stuff?
Yeah, no, it gets pretty detailed on the quality control. And one of the big things that, we preach is made in America. And, just an example, I'll pay an extra $1 for a pair of socks just because I see it's made in America. But one of the things that made in America used to stand for, and we're standing behind that, is quality. So you can count on everything that we build here has been hand assembled by one of us 3. And that means our name's attached to it, and you get quality, products from us.
Yeah, and Matt as well, he double, triple, quadruple checks every single thing. There's checklists that go on. We're really into making sure things are tight, perfect, fitted, polished. Before the motor hits the crate, we video everything for our clients to make sure everything's running properly, leak tests, all of it. Even run the high voltage to everything to make sure everything's 100%. We don't like returns, neither do our clients. We want to make sure that when you guys get a motor from us, it is 100% race ready and ready to kick ass at the racetrack.
Down to the harness, right? I mean, we don't have a test harness. If you buy a motor, the harness that it was tested with, we can say 100% for sure that's the harness it shipped with. It will work. You plug it in, it'll spin up first time.
How do you spell harness?
With the letters. With all the letters. With
letters. With letters. You spell harness with letters.
8 hours a day. 8 hours a day with this guy.
Yeah.
And that harness is connected to your inverter for the test.
Throw the ship on a bobby while you're on it. Wait, that's the other side of the world.
Yeah, that's the
I'm
other
getting
side.
my accents all messed up.
All right, okay.
Well, you guys can see we love to have a lot of fun here too. This is not only a job, but this is a place that we actually all get along. We have a really good time. The guy behind the camera, Dan, he also loves to play with us. God, I wish you could turn that thing around every once in a while and show yourself. But there he is.
There we go. Dan the man.
Dan the man. So we have a lot of really good fun here. We like to kind of reach out to you guys too. If you want to see something, if you are interested in something, give us a shout. Some of the things here are going to museums. The little giant behind us is going to the San Diego Automotive Museum downtown. It is getting a new home for a little while until next year when we decide to put the batteries back in it and run it down the salt. We got some very interesting people involved with that for next year. I can't let the cat out of the bag too early on that, but we'll keep you guys posted. But hey, thanks for coming back. Did I miss anything?
Yes. If you have something fast and you want to put it on the racetrack against us, drop a line.
Oh man, you're challenging.
I'm challenging anybody who wants to race.
On your signal.
All right. We'll have fun with it. As I said, motorcycle or car, right?
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
They got the wheeling
Put it
Welshman
down,
over there.
yeah.
Anyway, thanks a lot. Subscribe to our channel, press the like button, all the other fun stuff that makes the algorithm like us. Till next time, thank you.
All right.